We have a lot to talk about, young man, such as Superman and other stupid shit.
Where's this young man you're talking about?
You, jackass.
I saw it out of the corner of my eye.
The foam thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to staple it back on. Welcome to the show, everybody. It's the Taboo Tater Tots Club podcast.
Where we talk about anything that interests us, whether it be politics, bombardment, or
Sludge.
no hot redhead, so I lost interest immediately.
But there is a really cute Latino lady. I think she's Latina.
What else would she be?
Any other shade of brown that I don't recognize? I'm very racially blind. I don't know if you know who John Bernthal is. If you've ever seen The Walking Dead, he was Shane. I thought that dude was Hispanic. He's fucking not. Bernthal is not a Hispanic name. My wife's all like, that's not a Hispanic name. I'm like, I don't know his mother's maiden name. Like, he could be half.
Before we get to it, you're going to want
Uh-huh.
to adjust my limit.
Adjust your limit? Oh.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. That's probably
Like,
good.
bring it down
No,
more.
that's probably good. We mic checked. It sounded okay.
We didn't mic check at the same time, though.
Yes, we did.
We
We
were-
mic checked 3 separate times. The last time we mic checked together.
know what I meant.
We're already into it. We're fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Anyway,
Excuse me for trying
do
to
you
make.
know the character? Have you ever seen The Walking Dead?
I've seen. I think it was just the first season.
Yeah, Shane is the bald-headed dude that was a cop with Rick.
Oh.
That dude. I thought that dude was Hispanic, but he's not. And
Yeah.
my wife was like,
You're
why did you think he was Hispanic? I'm like, the nose.
Hold on. You're basing someone's race of a
Not
nose.
race. Ethnicity. Ethnicity.
Why did you say it like that?
Because Hispanic ethnicity. 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 It's Spanglish. It's
So,
not, though. I'm an idiot. I'm a fool.
well, we knew that.
Yeah.
Or your wife's also a fool.
Why?
She married you.
Good point. However, fuck you.
Did you really think I was going to talk shit about her?
A little bit. I brought you down just a touch more. Anyway, yeah. I'm very racially blind. So the chick that plays Hawk Girl in that movie could be some sort of Latin or some sort of Middle Eastern or some sort of Indian. I don't fucking know. She's brown. That's all I know.
Is she like crispy brown or like nice and tender brown?
Anyway, Superman was good. We'll talk about that.
You didn't answer my question.
No, I didn't. How are you, Morgan?
Wondering how the skin color...
She's like a light mocha. Light to medium mocha.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Delicious.
Okay, yeah.
I love my human meat well done.
Okay. Besides that, how are you, Morgan? You should
I'm...
probably lower your mic just a little bit. Like the actual arm. The actual
Oh.
arm. There you go.
I'm just waking up,
Yeah, I know.
so I'm kind of not all there. Less than usual.
Uh-huh.
I almost died this week.
Yeah, I saw the text and I was like, oh, I want to know about that, but let's wait until the podcast.
Oh, I was actually upset that you didn't be
Oh.
like, what?
That, and I also forgot until, like, yesterday afternoon, like, halfway through my shift. I was like, oh, that did happen.
I was actually really hurt. I was like, he doesn't care.
I mean, you're alive,
Barely.
but you're alive.
Barely.
Yeah.
So
Like you give a shit.
I was recording a tech talk, obviously, and
You would have loved to die in a blaze of glory. Let's be honest here.
oh, believe me, there was some blaze.
Uh-huh.
I was working on a tech talk, and I'm gonna brag for a second. I got the HDMI port in, and the soldering doesn't look terrible.
Does it work?
I'll get to that.
Okay.
So I put it back together, and I was getting ready to test it, so I plugged it in,
Plug it in, plug it in.
and it sparked. And
The Xbox itself?
yeah,
Oh.
and of course I had my hand right there,
Ooh.
but luckily I was touching the metal,
Mm-hmm.
not the actual board.
Mm-hmm.
So I immediately unplugged it, and I let it sit for a few minutes, and I was like, okay, that was weird. Let's try it again.
Oh boy.
And I plugged it back in, and it starts sparking, it starts smoking, so I unplug it. And I'm like, what would happen if I plugged it in again?
Have you ever heard the definition of insanity, Morgan?
Have you ever heard of I've already been diagnosed as insane?
Yeah.
That was my evil laugh.
Okay.
Even Taco was like, that was embarrassing.
Yeah.
So I plugged it back in, and it actually caught fire.
Good job.
I ended up having to use the fire spray that we have in the studio,
Yeah.
and thankfully this fire I caught on camera.
Cool.
Because if you remember the first fire,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't catch on camera.
Mm-hmm.
So that's exciting.
Yeah. I definitely will tune into that one then. At least the part where things go awful.
Oh, I'm going to be making it a short.
Cool.
Just so that people that don't care about technology can, but still like fire, can enjoy. Yeah.
Yeah.
People like you.
Yeah.
Or Buddy. Because he doesn't have the attention span. Anyways, that's really about it for me.
This episode brought to you by Starbucks Iced Energy. Drink it, faggot. Bleep that out.
What part?
Where I say the word faggot, bleep that out too.
We were making the same joke. I'm gonna purposely bleep out Starbucks.
That would be fucking hilarious.
I'm gonna do it.
Listen, I have the F pass, alright? I am 2 different kinds of rainbow.
I don't think brown is a color in the rainbow.
Have you ever seen that little clip of somebody dubbed over the Super Mario cartoon? And
There was a Mario cartoon?
There was 2 or 3 of them, yes.
They must have been ass.
Because
Because I never heard about them.
yeah. There was, okay, actually, if you want to know more about that, I'll tell you about 2 different things. One of them, somebody dubbed over one of the cartoons, and it's just like, listen, Luigi, it takes all colors to make up a rainbow. Except black. And then another one was like a hybrid show where half of the show was a cartoon and the other half was live action with actual, like,
People.
And the dude that played Mario was, you know, a fat, hairy, greasy Italian schlub. and one of the little because they did PSAs, it's like, remember kids, always come back home before dark or else your mama's gonna get mad at you and fucking kill you. Not really that, but this actually did happen where he said, and I quote, remember kids, don't do drugs, because if you do drugs, you're gonna go to hell before you die. Not that you're gonna go to hell when you die, but before you die, you're gonna go to hell.
So does that make heaven or hell heaven?
Huh?
When you actually die, does that make it like hell heaven?
What the fuck are you on about?
Because you lived hell.
Oh, maybe. Some people do think that hell is not eternal and that you only spend like a certain amount of time there before you actually eventually go to heaven. Maybe.
That's not what I was getting at, but
Shit.
sure. I was being more of a in comparison stance.
Oh.
Does that make?
Oh,
does
that
make
makes it worse. That thought makes it worse.
But
Good.
does it make
Yes,
more
that makes
sense?
sense.
Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Yeah. That's
one more-
how you do be.
One more thing of interest happened last night.
Yeah.
So, see,
Damn it.
that was actually kind of cool.
Yeah, it was.
That was
It
a
like a basketball. It went like.
It
and
was
then
a
fell
cool.
out.
It was a cool failure.
Yeah.
C and I were out in the car talking last night, and she was smoking her cigarette, whatever, and we had both the doors open
Of the truck?
of the car.
Of the car?
Yeah. And a cop comes around the corner. And actually, you see these two cats right here?
Yes, there are two kitties outside of the window.
One of them just sat in the middle of this cop's fucking path,
Uh-huh.
which I was like, damn, fucker, don't give a shit.
Yeah.
And, so the cop goes around him.
Sorry, Tom.
And then he stops, and he's like, is everything good? You know, blah, 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 this and that and everything else. And we were like, yeah, we're just sitting talking. She's smoking. She do bad. Also, I got hamburgers.
Yeah.
And he was like, that's neat. And then he hauled ass off.
Anyway.
No, the radio had gone off before he hauled ass.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, I see.
he was responding to something.
Yeah.
And then he got a disregard because we could see him pull into the station.
Did I ever tell you about the time that I got pulled over the very second that I stopped breaking the law?
Huh?
So, me
Hey,
and...
okay, hang on. I just want to say real quick. This was one of the newer cops
Uh-huh.
for where we live.
Mhm.
He's super young. He actually genuinely seemed like he cared about what he was doing.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't, hey, stop trying to steal that car. It's, hey, what's going on?
Mhm.
You know, so.
Young, dumb, and full of cum.
Sure.
Anyway, speaking of cum, one time me and my wife, we went to Maverick to get some...
Who are you mad at here?
Huh?
Who are you mad at here?
Who said anything about being mad?
Are you mad at the cop or your wife?
Who said anything about being mad?
I did.
I didn't. Anyway, me and my wife went to Maverick after a post snoo happening.
A come and go session?
Yes. And we got our snacks and because that's a tradition between me and her that like every other time we do something we go do a Maverick run, post-coital Maverick run. And on our way back, I forgot to turn my headlights on, and this was at like 2 o'clock in the morning, so it was super dark. And as I was pulling in behind the old Pizza Hut, which is right next to my place, I see a cop. Well, first I see the SUV behind us, and I'm thinking to myself, that SUV is getting real close behind us. And then I look forward, and I'm like, oh, why is it so dark? And then I reach over to my lights, and I'm like, oh, I don't have my lights on. And the very fucking second that I turn my lights on, like they should have been, whoop, right behind us, and I'm like, son of a fucking bitch.
Yeah, you have told me that story, actually.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to interrupt you because it's still a good story.
Yeah.
But wasn't any like, oh, you fixed it, so we're chill?
Yeah, he just asked for my license. He didn't even ask me for my insurance or registration. He just wanted my license. He ran it, came back, and he's like, be more careful next time. Bye.
Yeah, like it happens more than you think. Normal people genuinely forget
Yeah.
to turn their lights off. Or on. And the reason they're so stingy about it is one, it is a safety thing.
Mm-hmm.
But two, criminals, like when they're getting ready to commit a crime, will kill their lights.
Oh.
So,
Mm-hmm.
they're also doing some deterrent there.
I see.
Like, if you're going to commit a crime and then you get pulled over, you're not going to go commit that crime.
Yeah.
Probably.
Most likely, yeah.
Unless you're really stupid, Nick.
Yeah. Huh?
Nothing?
Okay. But yeah, my week has been pretty normal, except, we celebrated my sister-in-law's 20th birthday, which next year, I'm gonna take her out for a couple of shoddy shots.
Shooty shoots.
Yeah.
When you talk about shots, it's concerning because I don't know if you're talking about a bar or like the ghetto. I'm sorry.
I've never been that kind of criminal. Goddamn. I've always been a drunk in public, driving with no insurance kind of a criminal, not a violent one.
I was more getting at the fact that you're brown.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
But if you want to go down that route, we can.
No, that's fine. Anyway, for her birthday, I got her a shirt, and she really likes both Dog the Bounty Hunter and Taylor Swift, and I got her a shirt that has a bunch of different portraits of Dog the Bounty Hunter with his luscious locks of hair, and it just says Taylor Swift in glittery rhinestoney type of text, and she loved it so much she had an asthma attack. She got so excited and she loved it so much she started like and yeah, that was kind of funny.
Your death amuses me more.
Yeah. And then we went to go see Superman,
And that was garbage.
it was good. It
No
was
hot
really good.
no hot redhead, garbage.
No, but there was a blonde that had two blondes that had, well, one of them was a dumb bimbo type of a character, and the other one was I am smart and intellectual, but also look at my titties kind of a character. And literally that character did nothing in the movie except for jiggle her tits like 2 or 3 times. It was pretty good.
I'm telling Alex.
She probably liked it too. Fuck off.
That was the joke.
Yeah, I know.
Also, I said her name. Do I need to bleep that? I don't remember.
No.
Okay.
If you like Sims content and cozy, turn your brain off video gaming such as Stardew Valley and other Sims stuff, check out Alex Does a YouTubes. That's my wife. She does
No, it's not.
shit over there.
That's not your wife. It's your wife.
My wife.
Your waffle.
My waffle.
You should call her that.
No. Because then she's going to think of blue waffles.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
But yeah, Superman was really good. I really liked the
Tits.
and also Nicholas Holt played Lex Luthor,
Okay.
and he did
Le-
such a monumentally good job. You steamroll me all the time. You can wait at playing Lex Luthor. That every single time that I think of Jesse Eisenberg playing Lex Luthor, I fucking cringe to death. Anyway, what?
You said Nicholas something McBrother,
Holt.
and I shit you not, I legitimately was prepared for you to say nipples
Okay.
because we were talking about titties.
Yeah, I know.
So,
Um,
and I just wanted to mention that.
yeah. But he played a egomaniac, evil genius man-child very, very well. It was really good.
Plot twist: it wasn't an act.
My favorite part of the movie that was that includes Nicholas Holt's Nicholas Holt's Lex Luthor is where he goes up to Superman and he's all like, you are in the spotlight all the time and you don't deserve it, and you got powers while everyday people go out there and risk their lives, and you're not better than me, you're never gonna be better than me, and yada yada yada, and pointing his finger at him, and all the while Superman's just going like this, staring at him. And then out of nowhere, Crypto the super dog smashes through the glass and starts tearing him a new asshole. It was really, really fucking funny. And he starts like Crypto's like grabbing him and shaking him, and he's like flailing around and screaming like a little schoolgirl, and it was really good.
It makes you wonder who's the real villain here.
Definitely Crypto. The dog was a real villain. It was pretty funny.
The real villain, but with good intentions.
Yeah. And
I see that being Buddy, honestly.
Yeah. I'm kind of disappointed that they didn't do a whole lot with Nathan Fillion's Green Lantern. He played a character called Guy Gardner, who even in the comics has a stupid fucking bowl cut, and he's a pompous, arrogant jackass, and he thinks he's better than everybody. And he's like, I am the Green Lantern of this sector, and what I say it goes, and nobody follows his orders. It's funny.
There's multiple Green Lanterns?
Oh. Morgan.
I'm gonna
They
leave.
are an entire league of space cops.
Oh yeah,
There
I remember
are
you telling me.
thousands of them. Yeah.
I remember you telling me about that. Now that you mention
There's
it.
about 4 or 5 human Green Lanterns, but most of them are aliens. Hello, buddy.
And let me guess.
You feel very soft now. Now that his hair's starting to grow back a little.
Yeah.
He's very soft.
Yeah. I can't wait for him to actually start looking like Buddy again now.
Yeah. You poor buddy.
Because right now he doesn't look like a border collie. He just looks like depression.
Yeah. Again, the hot girl lady, she was pretty hot. She didn't do a whole lot, but I really liked her screech because, you know, Hawk girl that is Hawk, she didn't just go. She like had like reverb and an echo on her screech, and it was really, really fucking cool, and I enjoyed that.
She was like,
No. It was really funny because the dictator. So the plot is Lex Luthor wants power so badly that he's willing to broker.
Spoiler alert, by the way.
Yeah, spoilers. We're getting into spoiler territory. You have 3, 2, 1. It's your fault. Lex Luthor brokers a thing where 2 Middle Eastern countries, definitely not Palestine and definitely not Israel. Definitely not.
Are you being sarcastic here, or?
Half sarcastic, half telling the truth, because yes, James Gunn did finish writing the script in 2022 when the Israel-Palestine conflict wasn't as mainstream and widely known, but it definitely is Israel and Palestine.
Okay.
So Hawk Girl Oh yeah, he Lex Luthor brokers a deal where he's like, hey, Israel, absolutely demolish these Palestinians, and when you demolish the Palestinians, give me half of that land, and it'll be called like Lutheristan or something like that. And when they find out exactly the what's going on, Hawk Girl takes the president of Israel and flies him up in the air, and he's all like, "You're a good guy. You won't kill me." And she's like, "Fucking, you want to bet?" And then drops him, and he becomes a pancake. Which I think is the only human death in the entire movie. I'm pretty sure. Because Superman saves everybody, even a dog, even a squirrel.
Well, good job for saving Jumpy.
Yeah.
You get the reference?
No.
I almost said Criminal George.
Criminal George?
Curious.
That was a Freudian slip if I've ever fucking heard one.
What? What?
As incidentally racist.
Criminal George. We need to make that a character.
It's just a tiny baby monkey with the head of George Floyd. Jeez. You like that, huh?
I can't breathe. Oh, yeah, that's what he said, too, huh?
Yeah. I thought you were making an...
No!
Anyway.
I was struggling to breathe for a second.
Anyway, Hey! Stop trying to dominate your brother.
He's not, actually. He's trying to lick his ear.
No, he was getting jumpy. Anyway.
Yeah, that's the squirrel's name.
Anyway. So, MAGA people hated the fucking movie. They absolutely despised it. So
because of the Latino, I'm assuming?
No.
Really?
Really. Because, and I quote, they made him an illegal immigrant. They turned him into an illegal immigrant. They've never seen a goddamn thing to do with Superman before. I can guarantee you that.
Because he is an illegal immigrant from space.
Technically, yes. And also...
Even I know that, and that's sad.
Yeah, also the overtones of compassion and kindness and hope and all that. Because for the longest time, I hated Superman because of Snyder's Superman movie and the other Supermans that he directed. Because he didn't care about human life. They called him by his alien name every single time that they could. He was looked up to as a god.
What's
there was
his
literal
alien name?
Kal-El.
My brother's famous? My brother is Superman?
They made him this dark, depressing, moody type of I have the ability to destroy humanity, but I won't because I am so generous and such a good, kind person. And yeah, and they didn't give him any sort of like ability to feel harm. A ginormous 7-foot demon creature with a flaming axe hit him full force in the shoulder, and he didn't even flinch.
He wasn't even like, ah.
He didn't even get like sent back and like brush it off. No, he just literally stood there.
That's the least you could do.
Yeah.
Man, the special effects department must have had an easy day.
Yeah. I didn't like that version of Superman, and not because of Henry Cavill. I love Henry Cavill. He's a great actor. Literally the 5 seconds that he was in Deadpool and Wolverine was the best of the movie. And we'll pause it. We will pause it. That was a scam call.
Did it catch me drop my phone?
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
it's fine.
yeah. Literally, Henry Cavill being in Deadpool and Wolverine for 5 seconds was the best 5 seconds of the entire movie.
I mean, all actors and actresses are gonna have to play shit movies.
Yeah.
Like, that's just the business.
Yeah.
What are you staring at?
The reason why...
Do you see this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The
We're
reason
done now.
why... The reason why MAGA people hated this Superman is because he showed weakness. He showed that he was able to feel fear. He even said to Luthor that he's very human because he hopes, he dreams, he loves, he fears, he gets angry. He is human. They hate it because, especially because he capitulated to a woman.
What does that mean?
There was a scene where where Lois is like, you need to stop interviewing yourself, because he wrote columns in the paper because he's a journalist, like of him interviewing Superman.
I didn't know that he was a journalist.
Yeah, so she's like, why don't you let me interview you? And he's like, yeah, okay. And so he like gave the power in that situation to her. He was the vulnerable one. He allowed himself to be under a woman. And that was a big part of why MAGA idiots hated that, because that part of the movie was about half an hour to 40 minutes into the movie. And a lot of fucking MAGA people were like, 40 minutes in, I had to walk out of the theater. I couldn't fucking take it anymore. They made him look like a bitch. He was a wimp. He was a coward. He was soft. He was woke. He was super woke. And
I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm defending the MAGA people, because obviously I'm not.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that there are people unrelated to the political party that had the same, if not similar, reactions.
Well, yeah, it's not all idiots are MAGA, and not all MAGA are idiots, but most of them are.
I'm just wanting to say, like, it's not fair to kind of just clump them all into one political party when they all could have different political ideologies.
That's fair.
So, but I do agree with you at the same time.
If you call this movie woke, you are an idiot. If you call this Superman a wuss or soft, you are an idiot.
This Superman is soft and a wuss.
Well, you haven't seen the movie, so you can't say that.
I just did.
Okay, but you can't say that without any legitimacy to it.
It doesn't have any continuity.
Well, yeah, because it's the beginning of a new universe. It's chapter 1.
Wow.
Well, technically it's chapter 2, but the first live-action movie in this universe. Because all of the movies and all of the animated stuff and all of the games moving forward are going to be in the same universe.
I wonder if I can start a new chapter of the world.
Yeah, read a book.
That's too nerdy. I'm gonna take over the world.
Okay. But no, they
Isn't
also
that
say
what Rex? Is that his name?
I don't know who you're talking about.
The bad guy.
Lex.
I was actually really close.
Yeah.
Isn't that what he tries to do? Isn't that like the stereotypical bad guy thing? Try to take over the world?
Half the time he tries to take over the world, half the time he tries to just kill Superman, so...
Who the fuck knows?
Yeah.
He has like two competing goals.
But the reason why people are calling him woke and soft and stuff is because he didn't want people even hurt. While in Man of Steel, he blasts another Kryptonian through like 17 skyscrapers and destroys God knows how much acreage of city structures and levels entire like city blocks with just knocking around a guy trying to hurt him. Instead, there's a giant kaiju that is like stomping through the city, and Superman contains him to a park. And even when he like knocks him on his ass, he still like keeps the guy from like falling into it and like kind of like lifts him back so he doesn't smash into a skyscraper. But
What the fuck is a kaiju?
a giant monster.
Okay.
Like Godzilla.
Okay.
So
You gotta remember, I don't know these fucking movies.
Well, it's not a cape shit word. It literally is Japanese for giant monster.
Is it really?
Yes, the original kaiju was Godzilla in cinema.
I don't speak Japanesey.
Neither do I. But I know what a kaiju is because I've seen giant monster movies.
I haven't.
Pacific Rim was a kaiju movie.
I haven't seen any of them.
Okay, that's fine.
I think the only monster movie I saw was Scooby-Doo.
I mean, technically, Scrappy-Doo does become a kaiju in the first... And that was also directed by James Gunn. Did you know that? The guy who directed Guardians of the Galaxy and now Superman, he directed the two live-action Scooby-Doo movies.
Really?
Yes.
He does a great fucking job, then.
Most of the time, yes.
I loved the... I don't know which... It's the one with, like, the island, the spooky island. I think that's what it's called.
One. That's where Scrappy-Doo becomes a kaiju.
I don't remember that part, but...
He takes some kind of magic potion and Scrappy...
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah. Technically not a kaiju because he doesn't become as big as a skyscraper, but...
Yeah, no.
Technically, kind of, yeah.
He becomes, like, the size of a regular dog.
Well, no. It's like 10 feet or something.
Oh, was he really that big?
Yeah, he was like 3 people.
I don't remember him being that big.
Yeah. Anyway,
We should do that for the Patreon. We should watch that.
Maybe.
I keep forgetting that we even have a Patreon.
Yeah.
We need to do something for it.
Yeah.
Another thing I would like to do is the Mario movie.
The one from the 90s or the newest one, the animated one?
There's one from the 90s?
Yes.
Fuck it, why not both?
Because the first one is a fucking acid trip, and it's probably the reason why I don't like mushrooms.
What happened?
Awful shit. Anyway,
Nom flashbacks.
yeah. So yeah, he even like the kaiju monster like goes to like step forward, and Superman goes underneath his foot to like keep it lifted up because there's a fucking like a schnauzer or something under it, and he's like, go, shoot, go on, go, and he has to use his like super breath to like fling it out from underneath the kaiju's foot, and there's like the kaiju like kicks, and like a bunch of shit goes flying everywhere, like cars and stuff, and there's even a fucking squirrel going across the goddamn road, and he goes and saves the squirrel because he values life, all life. And that's what the character is supposed to be. If you watch the Justice League cartoons from the early 2000s, or even the original animated Batman and Superman cartoons, that's what he is. He will take a life to save a life if he has to, but he would rather much not. He would rather save as much life as possible, because that's what Superman is supposed to be.
Doesn't he have laser eyes?
Yes.
So then how do people look him in the eye?
Because he can turn it on and off. Oh. That's how he shaves, actually.
Huh?
That's how he shaves and cuts his hair. He looks at a mirror. He, bzzz, and then it reflects back at him, and he, like, angles it to where it, like, gets all his hairs and stuff. Because even his hair is super strong. That's the only way he shaves.
That seems really fucking dangerous.
Well, yeah, but I like to think that his laser eyes have like microwave soup and then hot enough to cut through wood, and then like hot enough to melt steel, and then hot enough to bore through the skull of an ancient god. Like he has levels to his heat vision. That's what I like to think.
Or maybe, just maybe, he has killed himself over and over and over, and every scene is a new Superman.
No, because he's so strong / not strong to himself that he can't even really hurt himself. Like, it's canon that like there's a character named Deadman who can possess people, and he possessed him and like try to kill him by using himself to kill him, and he can't. He like punches himself and like tries to like tear the skin off his own bones and stuff, and he can't.
Anyways,
He's flown through stars.
that just sounds like a fucking romantic love song.
Also, there's the only thing
And
that
I'd
can kill
fly
him
through stars for you.
Sure. The only thing that can hurt him is kryptonite. And did you know that there's different kinds of kryptonite? Like red kryptonite throws him into a chaotic rage, and gold kryptonite, I think, can actually like. I think it's. I don't remember what gold kryptonite does, but pink kryptonite. Would you like to know what pink kryptonite does?
I just want to start by saying,
It turns him gay.
does it really?
Pink kryptonite turns Superman gay. Yes.
Okay then. I just want to, I just want to point out you started that with. Did you know, or would you like to know about kryptonite?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, what the fuck is kryptonite?
Kryptonite is his weakness. It's from the core of his dead planet.
Dead, like all life is extinct, or
No, dead as in the whole fucking planet exploded.
That's what my second option was going to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because canon is that they like drilled so far deep into their own planet to create their sprawling utopia, whatever kind of ores and metals that they have in the core of the planet, that they're like, oop, we drilled too deep, my bad, guess we go boom now. Or too much drilling. Anyway,
Thank God that Trump isn't a miner. I mean, like
I know.
a driller.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyway, to cut this off short,
obviously he's not a miner.
'Cause I could-
Einer? Hello?
because I could talk about this for hours. To cut it off, the movie was good. The super anti-wokes and a lot of MAGA people and a lot of idiots who don't know what the fuck a Superman is didn't like the movie. But it was fine. It wasn't even great. People are saying this is the best comic book movie of all time. It wasn't. It was good. It was exactly what it needed to be. It was the start of a new live-action DC universe. It set the stage. All the players are there for the Justice League to happen. They're going to introduce other people. They teased Supergirl at the very end. You know, they
now
could,
that
they could,
sounds hot.
okay.
Teasing
They
a
could-
woman?
Yep, they could even do the League of Super Pets if they wanted to, because they got crypto.
I would watch that. That would be adorable.
The next live action project they're gonna do is a show called Lanterns, where all the human lanterns are gonna be there. Well, all the men human lanterns. I don't know if they're gonna show any of the women, but I'm pretty excited about that. The next live action movie, I think, is going to be either Batman: The Brave and the Bold or the Clayface movie, which I'm really interested about Clayface because that's going to be like a noir horror movie. Clayface is a dude literally made out of clay and can shapeshift, and that has some potential for a horror movie, I think.
Like you're walking down a hall and all of a sudden, bah!
Sure.
It's your homework from 3rd grade.
Oh, actually, no. The next live action project I think is going to be Peacemaker season 2, which I don't know how they're going to tie that into the new DCU because it was part of the old DCU. So that's going to be interesting. But yeah, Superman. It's great. I would rate it probably a 6.5. No, a solid 7. Solid 7 out of 10.
7 what? Potatoes? Tater tots?
Yeah.
You heard it here first, folks. 7 tater tots.
So the reason why I didn't want us to review Man of Steel for the Patreon is because I was waiting for this Superman to come out. I think by the time that we had started doing Patreon videos, that Superman had the first teaser trailer had just come out. So I would like us to do the 2 movies back to back to kind of compare and contrast.
Does
yes,
Man of
yes, she's yes.
Okay, good.
Okay. Another subject of interest that might actually interest Morgan.
I was actually pretty intrigued.
Really?
Yeah. Since getting to know you, I have slowly started to come around on some of the superhero shit. It's not going to be like a tism thing for me. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to be obsessed over it, but I can stand watching the movies. I can stand talking about them.
Okay. That's good.
I can get some enjoyment out of it, which is more than what can be said for past Morgan.
Yeah.
So you changed me in that aspect, and I hate you for it.
You're welcome. Windows 10 is going to be unserviceable, unserviced,
basically
out of service.
Basically, what he's saying is Microsoft.
Servicent.
Are you done? Okay.
Servante.
Microsoft is going to stop supporting Windows 10 here in October.
Yes.
Of 2025. So if
I
you're
think it's the 15th. I think is what it said.
October. That's really all that matters. And they're going to be forcing people to go to Windows 11, which, in my opinion, Windows 11 is pretty dookie.
It has its ups, but it has a hell of a lot more downs than ups.
But I remember thinking that about Windows 10. And I stayed on Windows 7 for the longest time.
Oh, the best Windows I've ever used is Windows 7.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Windows 8 was ass. Absolute ass.
You know, for the longest time, I didn't even know that Windows 8 was a thing. Because no one fucking talked about it.
Because it was such ass.
I know! Have you ever gotten the chance to actually use Windows 8?
Yes, because that's how I know that it's ass. As a matter of fact, have you ever used a Windows phone that had the Windows 8 OS on it?
No.
It sucked so goddamn hard because they're like, hey, since you're doing this special promotion thingy, you get to have this 4-year-old phone for free, or this brand new Windows phone that nobody's ever used. And I'm like, okay, I'll try the Windows phone.
Oh, you told me about this.
Yeah, that's when I went to go take a trip up to Moscow for a week.
Yeah.
And I had to use that shit-ass phone for a whole week, and it was such a fucking nightmare. I hated it so goddamn much.
I actually got to use... Because some people kept it on, like...
I think they want out.
Can I fucking help you?
Yeah, I think they want out.
I'll let him out here in a second.
Buddy's shivering to death.
I'll
let him out. Keep talking.
Well, I gotta go out with him.
No, I mean out of the room, not outside.
Buddy is not allowed out there without us.
Okay, I'll just turn down the AC.
For those that don't know, Buddy is an escape artist, and...
More like escape fartist.
You're hilarious.
I am.
Some people save old Windows or old operating systems on like old computers,
Mm-hmm.
just so that they can have them for
Yeah.
whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew a guy who had like a full library of operating systems.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I shit you not, he just had a big ass fucking table with computers on it. And not like torn apart computers or anything like that. Like, these were functioning computers. And each one had like a little plaque that was like Windows 10, Windows 7, Windows 8. And I got to use the Windows 8 computer, and like 10 minutes in, I was like, nope, I'm done. Now I see why everybody fucking hates it.
It's confusing. It's not very intuitive. It has so many extra bells and whistles that are so unnecessary and makes things more complicated. And the live tiles are just a really stupid idea.
It made me physically nauseous just
Yeah.
using it.
Yeah, I had to use it for like 2 years.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Did they at least reimburse you?
No. We should sue Microsoft for Windows 8 being a thing.
Yeah. That would be funny, actually.
Yeah. And they tried to patch it, and they called it Windows 8.1.
I heard about that.
And it wasn't much better. They just removed some of the extra bells and whistles that nobody used.
No, the Windows 8 that I got to play with
Mm-hmm.
implies that I had some enjoyment out of
Mhm.
it. But what else would you say?
Mm-hmm.
It was like day one launch Windows 8.
Ugh. I can only imagine.
Yeah, it was horrid.
But yeah, those phones were such ass. They didn't even last an entire year on the market.
And then I went to Windows 7, and I was like, freedom.
Yeah, yeah. No, I've used Windows 95. I've used Windows 98. I've used Windows Longhorn. I've used
Longhorn.
Yeah. I think it was specifically for educational purposes because it was made by a college student from University of Texas. It was like an educational type of a thing.
Well, good on him or her for being able to
Yeah,
do something like that.
yeah.
Shame on Microsoft for capitalizing on it.
I think it was basically just Windows 98.5 or something like that is what they kind of termed it in the back end.
Yeah.
I've used Windows 2000. That wasn't awful. Windows XP is a very close runner-up to worst operating system I've ever used.
But 8 definitely takes the cake.
Yeah. And then, of course, I've used 7 and then 10 and 11.
I've never gotten the chance to use 11 yet. But in my opinion, the best Windows, it goes 7 and then 10 and then shoot me for anything else.
95 was good. I remember using it as a kid. I remember never having any issues with it. It was very intuitive. It was very, very basic. It was very...
Would you mind hitting pause? I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay. Morgan has pissed with his whole pisser. And we are back to talking about... Oh, software. Yes.
Do you know why they're releasing it, Windows 11 in October?
Huh?
Do you know why they're releasing it in October? Or
They've already released
I
it
mean,
a
like
long time
they're
ago.
forcing.
Oh,
Do you know why?
no.
So that way it's a spooky dookie. A spooky piece of shit. Windows 11. Ha. Okay.
Anyway, I told Morgan that we could probably, because I don't, ever since the incident, I've never browsed the web using an OS that was out of service. I don't enjoy doing that, just in case. So I told him that we could find a rip of it, of Windows 11 off of eBay. And what that is
I know what a rip is.
then why were you confused about it?
I thought you were meaning a rip of Windows 10.
Why would I mean that?
That's why I was confused.
That makes no sense. We already have Windows 10, Morgan.
I am well fucking aware of that.
Cool, so that whole spiel was for nothing. Anyway,
No, because we're talking about stuff.
like?
And I'm pretty sure...
Like?
What are you even asking me?
You said a thing. I asked you a question. You ignored me.
I didn't hear the question.
You were the one that said it.
Then what did I say?
You said we were talking about stuff, and I said, like?
The operating systems.
Okay.
So the spiel wasn't for nothing.
Okay.
Anyway,
It was for nothing because we wouldn't have talked about that if you hadn't have been confused on what a rip is.
I know what a rip is. I was just confused on why you wanted it for Windows 10.
I know, but you asked me what? As in, I said, get a rip of it. And you were like, huh? I'm like, oh, we'll talk about it on the podcast. And you didn't protest.
Okay, you know what? Fine. I don't know what a rip is. Enlighten me.
I kind of don't know what a rip is. All I know is that they take old PCs or damaged PCs and take the software off of it and then sell the product key. That's all I know. They're like, hey, why spend like $200 on the official key from Microsoft when you can spend like $10 from us? And I've done that multiple times, and it's always worked.
I'm pretty sure you can upgrade from 10 to 11 just for free.
Well, we'll find that out here in a while.
Once they start forcing it.
Well, they've already put out the announcement, so maybe.
I know, but like once they actually start forcing it.
Yeah.
Like you start getting notifications. You are no longer...
Protected.
Yeah. Shit like that. So
I really doubt it. Maybe it could be discounted, but I doubt that they would do it for free because it's Microsoft and
yeah.
yeah. Maybe they're like, hey, are you using an outdated version of 10? Upgrade to 11 for 25% off now. But they're not going to do it for free.
Only time will tell.
Yeah.
They might surprise us. Probably not. But they might surprise us.
Probably not. Do you have anything else to talk about, Senor Morgan? Stop with the bit. Do you have anything else to talk about?
No.
No?
You know what sucks?
Sucking?
Also being poor.
Yeah.
So, I'm poor. You're poor. We're poor. Give us money. I stole your bit.
I'm a poor boy from a poor family. I eat nothing but ramen.
At least you give real food. I eat dirt.
Damn. People actually eat dirt, you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Not because they're poor, but because they like the feel of it on their teeth.
My brother used to do it, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I have to fight that urge. I've never actually eaten dirt, but that's why I like straight sugar and like gritty things. It's because I like the feeling of it on my teeth, and I'm like, sometimes I look at dirt and I'm like, that would feel really nice on my teeth. I've never done it, but I can imagine.
Yeah, I am the embodiment of dirt poor.
Yeah.
In fact, I can't even afford dirt. I have to go steal it.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways. So, being poor, sometimes things get very desperate.
Yes.
What is the craziest things you've done that are like for your survival, I guess?
Not necessarily my survival, but I have one off the top of my head where one time as a young lad, maybe 13 or 14ish, I wanted something sweet, and we had no like candy or ice cream or anything like that because we were poor and we didn't have anything. The only sweet thing that I could find in the entire house was a box of cake mix. And so I took half of the bag, put it in a cereal bowl with a spoon, and put a little bit of water in it to make it just a little bit goopy. And then I ate the cake mix. And sometimes,
I've done
very rarely, but sometimes I will still do that.
I've done that.
Also, just cereal with water. I'll just like, if I don't have any milk, I'll just take a handful of cereal, just put it in my mouth, and then wash it down with water because I don't have any milk. I don't let it sit in the water in a bowl. I just dry hand and then the water.
I mean, I guess that's less weird.
Yeah, definitely less weird.
It's still pretty weird.
Yeah. There are specific cookies that I like with water because there have been times where I didn't have the milk for the cookies. Like oatmeal raisin cookies I really like with water instead of milk. Sometimes Oreos are really good with water instead
What
of
the
milk.
fuck?
Yeah,
You dumb bitch!
I know. Let me think.
But what I'm meaning is, like, have you ever done something that you normally wouldn't do, but it was out of...
Well, I'm telling you that I've done these things out of necessity, and because I've had to do it so many times out of necessity, it has become a staple in my life now.
out of, like, desperation.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, sometimes I'll have ramen with barbecue sauce
That's not bad, actually.
because when I was growing up, sometimes I would want multiple packets of seasoning with one, like 2 packets of seasoning with one ramen. So sometimes we would just have a couple of bricks of ramen noodles in baggies.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it would come down to the wire, and I'm like, all I have is barbecue sauce in the fridge and this. So you just cook the noodles like normal and then drain most of the water out and then just pour barbecue sauce over the noodles and then stir it up, and yeah.
We didn't even do that growing up sometimes. Sometimes we would just put a sauce on the brick of ramen.
Uh-huh. And
And
they
then
eat it dry like that,
yeah.
like prison ramen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But gourmet prison
Gourmet prison ramen. Yeah.
So, but like, have you like ever stolen from a store or something?
Oh, for food?
Yeah.
No, I've never stolen for food. I have stolen because I wanted things, but not out of necessity.
Not out of desperation.
No, if I've ever gotten that close, I would literally just go around the family, be like, "Hey, Papa, Grandma, do you have 20 I can borrow? Hey, Aunt so and so, do you have 20 I can borrow? Hey, cousin Nico, let's go bowling. But also, I need $20." Or I would just sell something. If it got so desperate, I would just sell something like, "Oh, I have this extra keyboard that I don't need. Let's try selling it on Marketplace for $5."
Like, I can't blame people who do
Yeah.
steal out of necessity.
Oh yeah, definitely not. No,
Like, and
I don't.
I think it's dickish that stores will call the cops for
Well,
on someone.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
but
understand why, but also
the 9 out of 10 times the cops won't do anything
yeah.
because it is.
If you're stealing like an action figure or a DVD like I used to back in my bad boy times,
Yeah.
then I understand. But
Yeah.
if you're stealing like
A
milk
jacket.
or yeah, if it's cold out and this person obviously is freezing to death and they steal a jacket or something like essentials and necessities, I
Yeah.
can understand that.
Yeah. Like, I saw a body cam fucking forever ago where a store called the cops
Yeah.
on a lady, I think it was a lady, for trying to steal a pair of gloves and
Oh.
a jacket.
Yeah.
And
Did the cops buy them for her?
let me finish.
Okay.
The cops wanted her, or not the cops, the store wanted her arrested.
Mm-hmm.
Because apparently it was a expensive jacket
Mm-hmm.
or some shit like that. I don't know. And the cops just straight up bought it for her.
Yeah, I think I know exactly what you're talking about.
And in that situation, everybody wins, you know.
Yeah.
Like, the cops don't have to respond to a frozen body on the side of the road.
Yeah.
The store gets their money, and the lady gets to not be the frozen body on the side of the road.
Yeah.
But no, like, that brings up a very interesting topic to me. I am so annoyed, and I have been for years, with capitalistic America.
A lot of people feel the same way.
Because we're out here just trying to make ends meet. And then
To make what?
ends meet.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what kind of meat. Just
Yeah.
meat.
Very funny.
Thank you.
I actually did think it was that growing up. I thought it was like
MEAT.
yeah, like the ends of like a beef jerky stick or like
Yeah.
the end of a sausage or something. Like, oh, you scrap the ends because it's got the little twirly bits. That's why ends meet ends. That's yeah.
Yeah. I can see that. But all they care about is money.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do something they don't agree with, like, again, I'm not saying stealing is right.
Mm-hmm.
But if it is a necessity, I feel that like the cuffs shouldn't even be brought out
Yeah.
for that. Because even if the cops do arrest the person, the judge 9 out of 10 times, 9.5 out of 10 times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that judge was really short. They let the person go anyways
Yeah.
without charging them because
Yeah.
it was a bare necessity. You are operating off of pure survival instinct. It's no different than being lost in the woods.
Yeah.
Okay, obviously it is, but the instinct is still the same. Food, clothing, shelter.
Yeah. Controversial hot take. I know a lot of people don't agree with me, but it's absolutely true. Jesus Christ would have been a socialist. Not a communist, maybe, but a socialist. Absolutely. And also, abolish billionaires. If you make above $1 billion, your earnings, not your profit, your earnings, potential or realized, should be taxed damn near 100%. If you have enough money for your next 3 generations of children to never have to work a day in their life, fuck you.
Yeah.
Millionaires, sure. You know, above like $500 million though, I think you should be taxed damn near 50%. And anything above $1 billion, like 99.9% you should be taxed.
Yeah.
Every red cent after $1 billion should be taxed at like 99%.
Like, I'm sure there's magic numbers to make it all fair.
Fuck being fair.
But at this point, they need to start contributing their weight.
Yeah.
Because-
the billionaires will just move to a different country. Make everybody have the same tax code. Like, ooh, Illuminati, world government, whatever, fuck you. Like, if we have at least one uniform law across the entire globe, it should be that tax law.
Tax the rich people.
Like local governances and stuff like that, they can have their own laws on crime or fucking whatever. I don't care. But the tax code should be universal across the fucking globe.
Yeah. I just think it's so fucked because they don't get taxed at all.
Technically they do, but there's loopholes and yada yada yada, and they don't really contribute to anything.
No, they don't. Most of them don't pay taxes at all.
I know, that's why I said technically they are taxed, but they don't contribute to anything at all, because legally, yes, they do have to pay taxes, but the loophole is they're only taxed on what they physically get in their hand as payment. And they don't usually get payment. They usually get stocks and bonds and things in the opposite of liquid. I don't know what that would be. So like
A solid?
no, because liquid money, you move it around. I don't remember the term for not liquid money.
I didn't realize we were talking about money.
Yeah. So they get paid in stocks and bonds and options, and then they take out loans from banks, and they're like, hey, I'm worth $17 billion. Can I get a loan for like $6 million? And they're like, oh, yeah, you can pay that off in a snap of a finger. They get it. They use the loan to live off of. And then once it's time to pay up, they're like, oh, here's $6 million, or with interest. So it would be like $7 million in stock options. Here you go. And those stock options and bonds and stuff aren't taxed because it's not realized income. It's unrealized gains.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean,
So a person can be worth $1 billion, trillion, quadrillion dollars and not have, quote, a penny to their name. Because they don't actually get paid money.
maybe we should go and take the bonds from the people.
What we should do
Is rob from the rich and give to the poor.
Sure, let's do that.
Modern day Riding Hood. I mean,
Robin Hood?
I was close.
Little Red Riding Hood? Robin Hood? You know, they're both hoods.
So, why was Robin Hood called a hood?
Because he wore a hood.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
He wore a hat.
In some iterations, yeah, he wore a hat, but in most iterations, a lot of iterations, he wore a hood. And the actual historical, like, figure that was known as Robin Hood wore a hood so that nobody could see his face. So they didn't know. People doubt that there was one singular Robin Hood. There was probably a gang of Robin Hoods.
Now that's a gang I want to be a part of.
Sure.
Because they are actually doing good.
Because I think the historical accounts, like, it lines up to where, like, several different occasions of Robin Hood sightings were happening at the same exact time.
At different locations.
Yeah. And I have no idea when exactly. All I know is it was, like, medieval times or something like that. Like, peasants and kings type of times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should definitely do an episode on Robin Hood. I think that'd be interesting.
Yeah, we can do a segment on them, yeah.
Instead of robbing the hood, we'll talk about Robin Hood.
Have you seen that meme that's like, "Thank you, Robin Hood, for robbing the rich and giving their riches to us. Now we're rich." And Robin Hood is like taking off, and he's like, "You're fucking what?"
No, I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
But no, I would love to join the Robin Hood gang because I would be like actually making a difference, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be fucking over the rich people, so that's always fun.
Yeah.
They get to do it to us all the time.
Yeah. So, really quick, since we're on this subject, and I kind of forgot to bring it up earlier, there was another Luigi, and it was on accident, actually. What happened was this black dude from Nevada went all the way to New York and went to this office building, and he tried to find some higher up at the NFL in this office building, but accidentally got off on the wrong floor and shot and killed the a higher up of a company called BlackRock, which BlackRock, I don't know if you've ever heard of that. It's one of the most evil companies on earth. They help people, like they're like a stock brokerage type deal, but they also do real estate. They got their fingers in a bunch of different terrible, awful pies. But one of the biggest things that they do is buy up real estate, and people are like, "Hey, can I buy this house for its market value? Let's say $200,000." Like, actually, no, because it's worth $7 million. And then they'll go around and sell that property to somebody in Hong Kong for like $300,000. So they're awful, terrible, greedy, help the rich, fuck the poor type of a company. But this dude went in, was looking for one guy, accidentally found one of the more evil people on the planet and killed him, and then killed himself. So that's cool. He didn't exactly get Luigi'd, so that's a good thing.
Yeah. Is there any update with the whole Luigi situation?
All I know is that the last update there was from it was from like 2 months ago, a month or two ago, and the state of New York wanted to bring federal charges on him, and not just that, but throw the entire fucking book at him. Like, they wanted to bury him under the book, and his lawyer was like, "This is all a show, this is all a scam, my client is innocent, we still don't have 100% undeniable proof that Luigi even did this, there hasn't been a trial yet, like, you can't be doing this." And his lawyer was even talking about suing the mayor of New York.
I remember that.
Because he was saying, Luigi did do this, he did do that, he did do this, and they're like, where's the presumption of innocence here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's literally all I know about it so far.
So the trial hasn't started yet.
I think it's supposed to start in September.
Wow, that was fast.
I think. Well, fast. It happened in like February, didn't it?
Yeah, but considering how fast courts usually move.
Yeah.
And then taking into account that it's fucking New York courts.
Yeah.
That's fucking quick.
Yeah, that's what I've heard, but I don't know 100% anything about that.
Also, I bet you that he is like a big fucking hero in prison.
Oh yeah, people fucking love him. People,
like, everybody wants to be his friend.
Yeah, there was even like maybe a month or two after they put him in prison and started the whole show, they were doing some kind of local news broadcast outside of the prison, and they started flickering the lights inside the prison to like show them that they were listening, and they were like 2 flashes for yes, 1 flash for no. Do you guys like Luigi? And then every single like prison window like flashed twice. And they're like, do you guys think Luigi did it? And then all of them flashed twice. And then, yeah, they were communicating with the prisoners in there like that. It was really funny.
Fuck the police.
Yeah.
We'll go to the house.
Yeah. Anyway, that'll do it for us. Do you have any final words of wisdom, sage wisdom?
Actually, did you know Luigi used an actual gun?
The person who did it used an actual gun?
Yes.
Yes.
Don't want to get sued.
Yeah. Well, that's what they think, because that's what they found in Luigi's belongings, is an actual gun.
But the question is, though, did they find a suppressor?
I don't remember. It's been a while.
Because there's a device that needs to be placed on a pistol before the suppressor to make it be able to cycle. Because the suppressor changes the whole gas build and all that fun stuff. So the device basically just stores gas and recycles it, essentially.
They suppressed the tank once.
I heard about that, actually.
It was like 3 times bigger than the actual tank.
The question is, was it actually worth it?
No. It literally changed the decibel level by like 20 decibels, which isn't a whole lot.
No, I don't got anything else.
Okay. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us for this episode. We really do appreciate it. Join us over on the Taboo Couch Potatoes over on Twitch, where we stream our gameplay now, or at least I do. I stream my gameplay, and then we also do Couch Potatoes over there. We're still going through The Last of Us. Hopefully we'll be able to do that maybe tomorrow in real time. Make sure to check out the X, formerly known as Twitter. Check out the Instagram. We actually have an Instagram now. I think it's just TTTCP. Check out all of the links in the description. Check out all of the playlists. Check out the Taboo Couch Potatoes. Check out Morgan Plays. Check out Nick Plays. Check out Tech Talk. I doubt that I will be doing anything with lizards anytime soon, so don't check that out unless you want to.
You should be doing something with the lizards.
I should. It's just I got burnt out really quick.
So you're just taking a hiatus.
Hiatus?
Yeah.
Join us next time when we talk about how penguins
Stole my molested cat. Bye, guys.
No, we're gonna hang on here. Just a little bit. W.GG code taboo tots, bye! He was pointing it right in my head. He was like, drive, motherfucker. Hello, Morgan. How are you?
I have AIDS in my nose.
I found that is not a good thing. Where to? Oh, there's the thing. I got abused. Yeah.
It's gonna have more cuts than the emo kid in school.
How long have you been black? As I turn off the key and open the door, all I hear is, "Stay in the car!" And I'm like, I fucking hate you! Oh my god! Oh. Very cool.
Hey, that was a boom. That was a boomstick. Grandma's gonna be mad at you.
Fucking what?
And then, got 2 scoops of ice cream.